He's the new breed of celebrity bringing social media success into mainstream stardom.
Video game megastar.
Guinness Book of World Record as the most subscribers.
He has a new show coming out.
My name is You know my name, bitch.
Welcome to Psych IRL. My name is Donna, and this is probably one of the most requested YouTubers that I always get from you guys. It says, please make a video on PewDiePie. I asking this 4th time now. I will eat brinjal. What's brinjal? PewDiePie, also known as Felix Schellberg, not only has changed the face of gaming, but has done so breaking what I think is the most important rule every YouTube growth guru preaches: sticking to one type of content. If you've ever looked into growing your YouTube channel, you'll know one of the most important rules is to pick a niche.
Focus on one particular passion that you have.
It's important that you niche down.
Having a focused niche is a lot more powerful than having a general channel.
Despite this rule, being caged in a niche has caused a lot of YouTubers to feel unhappy about their content.
Smosh, being part of a company, has put all of my creative decisions through a filter of what's appropriate for the Smosh brand as deemed by the company. I need to feel that happiness again. I need to be doing what makes me happiest to wake up each morning. Right now, that's for me to do things on my own again with complete creative freedom.
But breaking away oftentimes leads to a loss of viewership. Though Felix has broken the #1 rule to YouTube growth, he has managed to continue to keep his audience engaged and reign #1 as the most subscribed creator on the platform. So does this mean we should throw away every piece of advice Tim Schmoyer has given us? Not necessarily. In fact, PewDiePie started off doing niche content, Let's Plays. Now, he wasn't the first to upload this type of content to YouTube, but he has popularized it by putting his own personality on the genre. In the beginning of Let's Plays, many were more tutorial-like in nature.
So basically, if you step in the wrong direction, they shoot arrows at you.
Felix started uploading videos in 2010, but unlike his predecessors, he was more inclined to share moments within a game rather than teach someone how the game works. His format makes the viewer feel like they're hanging out with a friend. On the surface, this doesn't seem like it would be enough to warrant the number of subscribers he has. In fact, a number of figures from traditional media have expressed how baffled they are at why individuals would watch someone else play a game.
YouTube launched a new video network yesterday where you can watch other people play video games. For real, the whole network. It's called the We Should All Be Very Ashamed of Ourselves for Failing as Parents channel.
And you can tell from the ratio of likes to dislikes, everyone but Jimmy Kimmel understands what makes PewDiePie so engaging. I think the best way to understand why so many people watch Felix's videos is to compare it to the fact of why so many people watch sports. The majority of sports fans will never play at a professional level, so why do they even watch it? Well, it can be boiled down to a couple elements. The first is knowing the challenges. Sports fans have often played the game or know the rules to realize how challenging a victory may be. Because of that, fans are eager to see how someone else would navigate the situation. And the same can be said for video games. Players search a particular game, stumble upon Felix, and become curious to see his reaction to a particular event in the game.
Oh shit, my man! Oh shit! Ah! Fuck! It's still scary!
The second element is community and camaraderie. Upon understanding the difficulty of the challenges, you begin to root for your team to beat the other. Soon you realize other individuals have those same feelings as well. This not only applies to wanting to see Felix succeed, but it applies to the whole realm of esports. And PewDiePie has played this niche so well. He's entertaining, he's genuine, and he's likable. Okay, I want to get up there. Yes, right there.
Right there?
Yes. I want to get a shot up there. Yes. So people aren't good at keeping niches because they're people. People are individualistic and they have many characteristics about them. Large companies that specialize in digital content such as BuzzFeed and Smosh are great at sticking to their niches. They rarely face any sort of burnout because there's a number of writers and cast members who are easily dispensable if they ever feel like stepping away from their niche. Individuals, on the other hand, who are in the most part in charge of their own content, feel stuck when they have to stick to one particular topic. It's one reason I think creators make an honest, honest video. Sometimes YouTubers feel like they have to stick to one style of content in order to make the viewer happy, and it's a legitimate concern. In these honest videos, the creator reveals to their audience how unhappy they are with their current content. To appease this unhappiness, they announce a change in content, a type they feel happy making for themselves, rather than content that just pleases the audience. I've mentioned this in multiple videos before, but fans are for the most part understanding and look forward to seeing future videos. Though the new content will make the creator happy, they aren't entitled to the same amount of views they received from their old videos. So, when content isn't up to par as viewers would like, they stop watching. Of course, people are multifaceted, we're all individuals with depth, but personal branding is powerful. Most people can be summed up in a single word or sentence. Martha Stewart, cooking. George Washington, first US president. Bruce Lee, martial arts. Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And it's not to say that this is all these people equate to, but it's how most people outside their circle perceive them. Imagine if Will Ferrell replaced Leo in Titanic. So, when viewers subscribe to a creator, they are subscribing to that particular brand. When that brand changes, viewers often leave. I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get stuck in this elevator. This elevator looks fancy though, so I feel like we won't get stuck. PewDiePie has changed his content multiple times, and yet he's still a likable person. Forced Positivity was a video Felix uploaded that had a number of people on the internet on his side. He explained how he played some games such as Happy Wheels while putting on a positive facade. When the cameras were off, he felt unhappy because it was a game he didn't want to play, but it was one his audience wanted to see. He adds another point where he states in order for him to keep making videos, he has to be more honest with his content and to create things he wants.
I think you can tell if I'm not really having a good time playing a game, you can see that. So that's why I don't play a lot of games that I used to play, and my fans are kind of pissed off at me for it. There's just no way to win. If I play, I lose. If I don't play, I lose. So I might as well just go and be selfish and think about me. Because yes, it is my job to entertain you guys, and if you guys are entertained with me playing Happy Wheels, then maybe I should just shut the fuck up and do it. But I also think you guys don't want a fake version of it.
And this mindset is seen throughout PewDiePie's video archive. You see him changing his content from time to time. There are gameplays, sit-down videos, vlogs, Pew News, and meme reviews. But his viewership is excellent. Few creators can do this without a drop in numbers. Change is inevitable as YouTube grows, so creators do have to adapt, but there is a proper way to do it. The proper way to make a change to your content is to create a separate channel for your new niche. For example, when bad press began to circulate in the prank genre, Roman Atwood heavily focused on family vlogs on a second channel. In time, his vlog channel surpassed his prank channel, and it seems as if he won't be uploading to his prank channel anytime soon. But Felix didn't do this. He did have other channels in the past, but his focus is and has always been on his main channel, and he has uploaded multiple types of content to it. Look, we made it to the rooftop. Is this view worth it? In my past videos, I always say that the reason why a lot of these YouTubers stay relevant is because of personality. But what actually does that mean for PewDiePie? It's so easy to boil things down to personality, but to me, what separates Felix from the other gaming content creators is that he is one of the first to unapologetically be himself and prove the Hollywood image of gamers to be wrong.
Alright, major stone shield potions should be... Oh god, I'm gonna have diarrhea again. You can't go to the bathroom, you're stacking Sunder armor. It's okay. Ma'am, bathroom!
What, hon?
Bathroom! Bathroom!
In media, the gamer archetype has always been someone who is portrayed as geeky, socially awkward, and lazy. For the first time, PewDiePie portrayed the gamer as a normal guy and even someone that can make a lot of money doing what they love. Actual gamers could finally relate to someone, and Felix has been one of the first people to push it mainstream. In the rise of gaming content on YouTube, most creators made gaming content because it was trending and could grow their channel. Sure, gaming was fun for them, but it wasn't wasn't really a passion. Felix has drawn video game characters ever since he was in kindergarten. It's clear to see that this was something that's more than just a hobby. And when he decided to upload something other than gameplay, that personality was consistent. It was there. He is and has always been himself, whether he's doing meme reviews or doing a let's play. And it's that simple. Viewers love when he plays games, but they also want to hear his thoughts and opinions about more.
I was met with a lot of criticism, a lot of angry fans that said, oh, you're not playing Amnesia, you really changed, or you're not playing this game anymore, you really changed. And I was really ready for my channel to just come down crashing, and that would be it. But at least then I would be fulfilled, at least I would be happier. It took some time, but eventually it broke through, and all of a sudden I had people loving what I was doing because there was actual passion behind it. And it also had the opposite effect, that I thought my channel would go down, but it did really well either way. My advice to a lot of YouTubers and entertainers is do what makes you happy. If you lose some fans in the process, I think in the end it will be worth it. And I think a lot of us need to stop taking their own personal health after whatever it is they're doing.